everyone, it's Jess again. Today I'm going to share with you a bunch of products that I bought strictly because of the packaging. These were products that I got sucked into because I saw them either online or in store and I was like drooling. I was like, I need that. It's so pretty. And then I tried it. So some of them I like a lot, and some of them I don't. So it's gonna be a mixed bag. I thought this video was so fun. I saw Emily Noel do this recently and I thoroughly enjoyed watching it. So I will link her video down below if you're interested in seeing some more products that another YouTuber has bought just because of the packaging. All right, so first thing was this Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. Now, this is also, and a lot of these are still YouTuber made me buy it kinds of purchases, but when I saw the packaging, that's what like sold it for me. Like it sealed the deal. So this is a spray. I mean, come on. How beautiful is this? It's stupid. It's stupid beautiful. The sprayer is gorgeous. This, oh, just tasted it. This, however, is very, very dewy. So I've had a love-hate relationship with this where, you know, I'll spray it on, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's too much. But then I'll spray a little, I'm like, okay, that looks okay. You just, it's kind of finicky. You have to be careful with it. But the brand Tatcha has really grown on me a lot. I've tried a lot of their products. Like I really like their eye serum and their Camellia lip balm. Oh my gosh. A lot of their products, and I'm still trying out more and more and more. But I've fallen in love with a lot of them. So this is one that I've still kept because I want to continue to use it. And the ingredients in their skincare is really, really high quality. So, I mean, so it wasn't a 100% regret, but it was more of a, did I really need that, Jess? Did you really need it? Yes, I did because the packaging. Look at this mug. I know I've shown it in a past video, but every time I feel like I should show it. This sweet little makeup-y mug that one of you guys sent. So next product I bought for the packaging was this Physicians Formula Spotlight Primer. It's like an illuminating one. I really like this product actually. I bought it online, I saw it, and it was a newer product. I love it. It reminds me of the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I might like this even more. It's a beautiful sheen. It makes you look like you're glowing from within when you put it underneath foundation. So, for that reason, I mean, yes, it is beautiful, but it's also really good. On that same vein, I bought this one for the packaging. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. And it's honestly, I use it the exact same way, but isn't the packaging so beautiful? You're gonna see the gold and rose gold trend in all of these. I'm sure you won't be surprised. This one is maybe a little more lotion-like than the last one, but I mean, they end up having almost the exact same look. I think the L'Oreal one might be a touch cheaper, depending on maybe sales and stuff, but they're both drugstore and they're both so pretty. Maybe it depends on if you like a squeezy tube versus a glass bottle with a pump, but they're both so beautiful. You could mix them with foundation as well to get kind of a glowy, especially if it's like a matte full coverage one, if you want to kind of glow it up a little bit. That's a great way to do that too. This next one was a pretty chunk of change. This was the Guerlain Lor Primer. And it's, you know, got all these gold flakes in it, and it's supposed to be, you know, have these anti-aging like tightening properties. Guys, I keep trying this. I don't get it. And I certainly have a need for anti-aging. I mean, I'm 29 years old. Time ain't slowing down. You know, I've got little crow's feet. I've always had under eye, you know, little like crinkles. I like to call them crinkles. And by I like to call them, I mean, I just came up with it and now I like to call them crinkles. You know, I need those anti-aging properties, and I love the idea of it tightening before you even put a foundation on top, but it just, and maybe it's because I have drier skin, I just don't ever really like the way it makes my skin look. I need to try it more because I'm like, listen, this is expensive. I'm gonna freaking make this work if it kills me. So, you know, I'm not gonna give up on this anytime soon, but this is something that I would say don't run out and buy if you have maybe dry skin like me, or I don't know. I don't know. I know that there are other YouTubers that love this, and I'm trying. I'm gonna freaking make this work. So if you know any like secret cocktails where you're like, oh, you've got to do this and it works best with this kind of foundation, or let me know, because I really, really want this to work. And isn't the packaging stupid? It's so pretty. Does anyone else feel like they're coming down with the flu? I mean, literally last week there were like 15 teachers out in one day. I'm like, oh my gosh. So that's scary. I've got my flu shot. I have the few kinds of like coldy flu medicines I'm allowed to take as a pregnant person. And I'm like, oh, please, please, please. I swear I already had the flu like in the fall. So I'm like, please don't have it. But I've got a stuffy nose. I swear I was having crazy dreams last night. Like I couldn't sleep well. I'm like, oh no, 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 no. Okay, this one was a more recent purchase. This is the Catrice Light Correcting Serum Primer. I just showed this in my Ulta try-on haul where I tried on this and a bunch of other stuff. So I will link that below if you're curious. So I'm still kind of determining how I feel about this, but I mean, look at the packaging. And this is drugstore price. It's available at Ulta. And I kind of felt like it was similar to those other products I just showed where it was like the spotlight kind of priming, illuminating primer. This was a little bit thinner of a consistency, but it has a very similar effect where it's not super obvious on the skin when you put it all over, but it does add a little bit of that lit from within. So do you need all three of these? No. I mean, it's kind of like, is there a good deal on one, or maybe which one's the cheapest? Do you have a coupon or a gift card? Because they're all the same effect. And I really, really like it, but you don't need all three. Another one I bought for the packaging is the Stila Shimmer and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in Jezebel. It's got this gorgeous rose gold cap. Oh my gosh. And of course the product inside is like a similar color. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. So I really, really like it. I like the shimmer and glows better than the glitter and glows because the glitter ones do have a little bit of glitter fallout. Now this still has a little bit of glitter in it, I've realized, which I'm like, huh, interesting. But I haven't noticed that same fallout. So if you didn't like the original glitter and glow ones, you might be interested in the shimmer ones. But packaging's so pretty. But it's a good product and it stays on all day. I don't notice it creasing on my eyes. I'll just like take it and tap it onto my lid. And then kind of blend it up into the crease, and that's about it. One that I bought for the packaging and I was disappointed in is, I've mentioned this recently, so I'll just touch on it for a second. The Becca Undereye Brightening Concealer. It's all pretty and like light peach rose goldy. And I'm like, oh, and it's like a creamy under eye corrector. That is so up my alley. Well, it's just too moisturizing. It doesn't stay in place. It's just too emollient. And I typically do like an emollient kind of thing, but it's too much. So I can't get it to really stay in place, or it just blends away completely because I just keep blending. So I can't get rid of it because it's so cute. You know what I mean? Another one I bought for the packaging is the drugstore one. This one's from Covergirl. It's their Advanced Radiance Pressed Powder. And this is nice because it's like almost like a powder foundation. There's some nice coverage to it, but it's a little bit more radiant. It's not glittery, but it does have a little glow. And so I use this on my under eye a lot, but I bought it because of the kind of pretty packaging. I really, really like it. That's literally the only reason I tried it. Last one is kind of a stretch because I actually didn't buy it, but I was literally within days of purchasing this on Sephora's website. I had it, is it Sephora Ulta? I don't know. I had it in my cart and I was like going to buy this and a few other things, and then TooFaced happened to send it to me. So I'm going to consider this a bought it for the packaging kind of thing because I was gonna anyway. Because I saw the colors and I'm like, oh, that's pretty. But it was genuinely the packaging that sold me. It's so like nice. It's like my favorite palette when it comes to the way it looks ever. Now the shadows inside are gorgeous. I mean, I can't complain about this palette. If you don't like warm tones, however, you're not gonna like it. It's all matte. Let me just swatch a few. Gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Really, really pigmented, but they blend really well. I have no complaints about this, but I just especially love the packaging. So this one's worth it, and I wish all of TooFaced's palettes were in this kind of, oh my gosh, I freaking love it. If you've never felt this, you need to like go into a store and just feel how nice the closure is, how nice just all of it is. So those were all products that I bought because of the packaging, with kind of like mini reviews of each, whether I'd recommend it or not. Let me know if you like this style of video by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing before you leave, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.